You sit down to study, ready to focus, and immediately your phone becomes the most fascinating thing in the universe. Just one more video, maybe a little snack, but do I really want this degree, or should I start a llama farm? Sound familiar? Here's a surprising fact. 90% of students study the wrong way. They spend hours staring at notes without actually learning anything. But what if I told you that you could study faster, remember more, and still have time for your favorite show? Whether you're prepping for an exam, learning a new skill, or just trying to absorb information more efficiently, these brain hacks are for you. Let's explore the most effective ways to study at lightning speed without the stress. The expectation hack. Trick your brain to get the most out of it. The brain is lazy. It will take all the time you give it. Have you ever noticed how a 10-minute task feels like 2 hours when you procrastinate? That's Parkinson's law in action. Work expands to fill the time available. The solution? Ultra-short study sprints. Instead of thinking, I need to study for 3 hours, tell yourself, I'll study for just 20 minutes. Boom! Your brain stops resisting because 20 minutes feels like a breeze. Extra hack. Write down exactly what you'll study in that time. I'll study biology, photosynthesis, and quiz. Clarity makes your brain happy. The 80-20 rule. Stop studying like a perfectionist. Not all topics carry the same weight. Some give you far more results than others. The 80-20 rule says that 20% of what you study produces 80% of the results. Focus on what truly matters. Check old assignments. Ask your teacher. Read summaries. Quick 80-20 strategy. Start with an old exam, identify the 20% of recurring topics, and dedicate 80% of your time to them. Working smart beats working hard. The timer method. Activate speed mode. Have you noticed how focused you get when there's a deadline? Urgency creates focus, and you can use it on demand. Try the 30-minute sprint. Set a 30-minute timer and study like it's an emergency. Take a 5-minute break. Move, stretch, scroll your phone guilt-free. Repeat. Why it works? Short sessions prevent burnout and intensify focus. You also avoid fake studying where you just stare at notes without learning. Extra hack. Use the Forest app. Plant a virtual tree. And if you leave the app, the tree dies. With guilt as a motivator, your brain doesn't give up. The Feynman Technique. Study like a genius. Albert Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Basically, teach what you want to learn. How to do it. Pick a concept, e.g., how black holes work. Explain it to a 5-year-old, avoiding complicated terms. Find gaps in your understanding, review, and repeat. Simplify even further. Result. You don't just memorize, you truly understand. Extra hack. Explain out loud or write it down so your brain processes it more deeply. Active recall. The memory hack. Want to remember twice as fast? Stop passive reading. Test yourself. How to do it. Close the book and try to recall key points. Write them from memory. Use flashcards. Test yourself without just reading. Extra hack. Try blurting. Read a chapter, then write down everything you remember without looking and check what you missed. Instant memory boost. Sleep plus exercise equals free brain upgrade. Your brain doesn't really memorize what you study while you're awake. It does it during sleep. So all-nighters don't just fail. They sabotage your memory. Sleeping 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep is the easiest way to thank your brain. And it doesn't stop there. Exercise is a true memory booster. Even a 10-minute walk can help you retain information better. It's like giving your brain a free upgrade without spending a cent. Final summary. Your study cheat sheet. Here's the 6-step formula for fast, smart studying. 1. Short study sprints, 20 to 30 minutes. 2. 80-20 rule. Focus on what really matters. 3. Use a timer to maintain focus. 4. Teach someone Feynman Technique. 5. Test yourself with active recall. 6. Sleep plus exercise equals free brain upgrade. Your challenge. Pick one of these hacks and try it today. Then comment which one worked best. I read every single message. If you're ready to unlock your brain's full potential, hit subscribe and let's make studying almost illegal. Remember, knowledge alone isn't enough. Applied knowledge is power. See you soon. Study smart, not hard.